So then also, Miss J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, and Miss Christina.
Share from the block of
Who?
mine.
Christina who?
Exactly.
Who? Which one was it? No. You're not going to say the last name?
I'm just going to say all careers matter.
Oh, okay. So what both of the bitches tweeted was all lives matter. And what people fail to realize is that when you say all lives matter, you're pretty much slapping us in our face. Pretty much. Like, the people that say that Black Lives Matter, you're pretty much just spitting on us. That's what I feel. Because, like, you're trying to combat that.
If all lives matter, then you should be protesting with Black Lives.
Right, because Black Lives is life, right? And I'll listen to the read. I have finished my episode of the read today. And Crystal and Kid Fury was saying, they brought up a valid-ass point. When people say the blue lives matter, they don't go and combat that with all lives matter. I'm yet to see a tweet of somebody saying blue lives matter and somebody coming in and saying, no, but all lives matter. But as soon as you say Black Lives Matter, they want to come back and combat it with all lives matter. Because you're pretty much just telling us to shut the fuck up. You know, you don't want us to say Black Lives Matter. And Black lives do fucking matter. Shit, all lives matter. They do matter. But right now, specifically, Black lives. Clearly, America needs to see that Black lives matter because of the way things have been. So, I just find it just crazy. And like Crystal was saying, the blue lives ain't in a fucking race. It's cops. So, clearly, the people whoever came up with that, blue and black, you're just trying to fight with the color.
Come back with it is a racist.
Yep.
Because... I'm gonna keep it 100. If you come back with it, you're a racist. You're just pretty much saying that you don't give a fuck about black people.
Point blank.
And you don't think that they should have they should have equal rights. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much what you say. You're telling me whenever you say
all lives
matter.
I fucking agree with that. And hopefully this thing doesn't fall. So I gotta fucking cut that shit. So, and speaking of the all lives movement and Black Lives movement, Miss Wendy Williams apologized on her show for saying that historically black colleges and universities pretty much what she said was that she finds it offensive, or she understands why people would find it offensive that we have historically black universities and colleges, and the whole audience was quiet as hell because black, white, blue, orange, green was quiet.
It just showed her lack of knowledge of her own history.
And bitch, you are too old to not know the reason why we have historically black colleges and universities is because we were not allowed to go to fucking white regular colleges, so we had to create our own. Just like everything else, like BET, we have to create our own. So they force us to create our own stuff. So they make us feel like. Although BET is owned by white people. At least now, I don't know. I don't know much about BET, but I know now they're owned by white people. But maybe in the past, because one thing I'm gonna say this, and I don't give a fuck who has the attitude about it. One thing about it is that we as people tend to build empires and then we sell it off for the quickest buck. And I hate that we do that because then we have legacies like BET that we can't do whatever we want to do because it's owned by a white person.
We don't have our own.
We are allowed to uplift our own people in the way that it needs to be uplifted on a big, network.
Number.
We can't do that.
Our people go to our enemy who slanders our name.
To get answers and get okays to
get
do it.
news
the green
and
light.
stuff. And we shouldn't have to go to
them.
We should be able to see our own people.
Exactly.
And get, information within our community from somebody who looks like us.
Right. And, BET got big because of us.
Exactly. All these other nations get that. We should be able to have that.
Have our own. Right. Our own.
But that's a matter of
network to identify with.
And letting go of their system.
Right. And I agree.
And getting into us, we have to.
And moving forward.
Find a way. But really, I'm just I can't say it enough. But.
Yeah. No, I 100% understand where you're coming from with that. The points you made last week. It's time for us to wake up. Because the fact that I just thought about that, because that literally just came to me I'm tired of us building up something and then giving it away. Mm-hmm. Make something big.
Or it being taken from us.
Or it being taken from us.
Because honestly, that's what they thieves. They even try to use our history against us. If you if you really do your research on us, like we created everything we use today. Like, but let a white person, like, it's like Jesse Williams. Oh, someone's gonna come back to his speech because he's like, powerful. He pretty much said, "You're not gonna take our culture and then discard us like strange fruit." Yeah. Like, and that's pretty much what they do. They want us to create these things, solve these problems, and then they take credit for it. Yeah. And it's been that way, and that's how it. But they don't want. They want our culture, but they don't want our faces.
Right. They don't want the strain that comes along with it. Also, referring back to the read, because I love you guys. If you guys haven't checked out the podcast, The Read with Crystal and Kid Fury, check it out. They were also saying, like, we need for white people to come and be on our side when it comes to the Black Matters movement. It's not enough to just say, yeah, Black Lives Matter by tweeting it. We need the white people there because we have seen peaceful protests happen on both sides. But it seems when we, as Black people, have a peaceful protest, it turns bigger than what it is. When white people are able, when they do, because I've seen Kid Free was talking about it, but I saw it on Instagram too, to where it was white people silent and they were holding Black Lives Matter signs, and there was not a cop in sight. But had let that been Black people, it would have been fucking SWAT, fucking army gear on, like, motherfucker, just because they are threatened by it.
Us collectively, it can overturn their system. Mm-hmm. They know that when we wake up, people gonna realize, oh my gosh, they have been painting these people a certain way all of these years,
and people are starting
because they fear their power.
Yeah.
And why can't we live in a peaceful world? Yeah. Only reason that so much black on black crime, and that's just a myth too, goes on is economically. That's why there's ghettos. Our people in a ghetto on purpose. Yeah. And make it hard for us to survive. So you're gonna get money and all that. So when you're struggling, you're gonna go out and get
what do they say?
Feed your family by any means necessary
to pay Paul.
Exactly.
That's the fucking mentality.
And that's what's going on in the hood.
So that's what's gonna happen.
You can't sit here and create a structure, like create a system, pushing our people into a ghetto, and then expecting us to not find a way. And that's another thing. We have a habit of lumping ourselves together. Like, we don't look at ourselves as individuals because we have been like
we've been conditioned to. But I'm going to continue to look at myself as.
Oh no, I don't want to change that. But they only want to lump us together when bad stuff. But when we doing peaceful stuff, they don't want to recognize that. But I'm getting sidetracked.
No, it's fine because now I'm about to go into another fucking subject. So read again. I did not see this for myself because they were talking about it on their podcast, so I actually just listened. So I guess D-Ray, who's the young man he's a black rights activist, and he got arrested. I don't know if you heard of him. He was arrested. He's like, I guess he's like a powerful figure in the Black Lives Matters movement. And he got arrested. But he so happened to be gay. Now, mind you, when they found out, for our people, when they found out that he was gay, they said they couldn't support him. Straight black man. Now, but the subject of the matter that I love that Crystal and Kid Fury talked about is that nobody supports the LGBTQ. I'm sorry, I'm drinking. LGBTQ community when they're having their marches.
Okay, yeah.
But they expect for us to all be there for the Black Matters movement because we are black and we are okay with supporting everyone. So pretty much they were just saying like our hate. We gotta stop hating ourselves. No matter gay, straight, whatever, bisexual. Oh yeah, we have to start hating ourselves because we need to. Like, there's power in numbers. We need to combine. No matter where you're from, we need to combine. No matter what your sexual orientation is, we need to combine because they're killing all of us. No matter what you are, no matter they're not going to ask you, are you gay? Are you straight? Like, that's not the way it's going to happen. They're going to just if the people that are this way feel like you're a threat or feel like you are, and that's bullshit. I don't think all the time it's necessarily a threat, but that you're black, they will kill you and murder you. So we need to come together, period. And then it just touched me. I'm sorry, guys. I've been sipping, but that touched me so much because I'm just like, that's so fucking true. You see so much hate in the black community, especially. Well, I'm gonna
I get it.
I'm emotional, but especially
we already have this entire system
yeah.
against us. We don't need to be against us too. But then it's like I said, it goes like last episode. It goes back to we've been conditioned. It's Willie Lynch syndrome to bring one another down. They condition our ancestors, and they kind of trickle down from that, and it just kind of never went away. It's like it's like they knew what they were doing when they enslaved our people because
it was a mind thing.
It was a mind thing because they knew that if we keep them from reading, if we kill their people for reading, then eventually when they're raising their kids. Like that's why today, exactly generational.
Yeah,
that's why today, if somebody is considered like smart and they in their books and they getting their knowledge up, a black person will be like, "Oh, you trying to be white? Yeah. Like, why is white? Being educated, associated with whiteness? Right. Like, no, our people were thinking long before white people came to this earth. Ooh. Like, we created thinking. We are we are the mothers and fathers of civilization. Right. So we created thinking. We are the first people to create electricity. I get what they're teaching you in the school system, but that's indoctrination. They're trying to, like I said, wipe our people out. I mean, they even went as far as shooting off the noses and stuff of the statues and all of these things around the world. These statues around the world. Like they don't want us to know that we are why civilization is present and exists. Like,
and the fucked up thing, and it just came to me because you were just talking about it. The fucked up thing is that we are strong, powerful people. Well, that's fine. I'm sure you guys enjoy our plethora of conversation.
I feel so passionately about it. But
and this is supposed to be about pop culture, but we're off that.
No,
so,
not today.
I lost my train of thought. But the fact that we are, African Americans, are black people, we are the one culture that literally fought back against people trying to enslave us. Because it has been other cultures that have tried to be enslaved too, but they kind of accepted. I'm not gonna say any names because I don't want to offend anyone. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but we are fighting it, and we're still fighting it till today. We're still fighting. We're strong people
years later,
and smart people. Based off that, because there were people that got locked away in camps, and they went. They went. Not saying that I don't know if they were protesting and fighting, but I know as far as in our time for the civil rights movements, we were marching, fighting. Even at that time, slavery, they were trying to get the fuck away. They were trying to they did not want to be there. Even on the boats, they had people trying to overtake. There were boats that were overtaken. And I'm not sure because I don't know about that nationality. I know you guys probably don't pick on who I'm talking about. I don't know if they had anybody that tried to overtake the trains or however they took them to those camps. But I know for my people, we have been strong people since day one. And that's what the people already know that we're strong.
Know that.
They know this. They already know this about us. So that's why they're so threatening behind us, or that's why they're afraid of us. Because they know that once we get this power back, ain't no stopping us, man.
It's a wrap for them.
Ain't no stopping us. So yeah,
they know that time up though.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming. It's coming because people are waking the fuck up. And the bad thing, I don't know if the government's behind this cop shooting and shit, but that was the worst move they could have done because now everybody's talking about it. It's putting a spotlight on this. And what stemmed from the cop shooting supposedly was the two black men that got killed back to back. So obviously that's all going to be grouped together. And now everybody's paying attention to this.
Right. Y'all telling on yourselves at this point.
Exactly. So if this was all conjured up by the damn government, or even if it really happened, it brought light.
Honestly,
to this problem.
They want us in the state of martial law. Turkey recently, I believe it happened today, that their country is under martial law right now. And I mean, I'm sure if you go online right now, you could see it's streaming on a lot of places. It was streaming on Facebook,
what's that?
Twitter,
and what's that shit called?
And they was live on CNN and
damn
stuff.
you, Jose Cuervo. Let me see.
But
that off my head.
Yeah, Periscope. I mean, I feel like as long as we keep taking our protests out to the streets, that's going to give them a reason to harass us. And you guys are being disorderly. Mm-hmm. We're gonna that's going to give them a reason. That when martial law happens, what's going to happen is they're going to give you a curfew, and if you out past curfew, pretty much you get shot on sight and stuff like that. That's what kind of shit martial law.
Oh yeah, it's a devastating type situation to be.
It's like they're going.
Yeah,
pretty much your freedom is gone.
Yeah,
you know.
But before it even gets there, all we need.
That's not to say it wasn't already taken away. Top of 2012, Obama signed a thing called NDAA, where it pretty much said that constitutional law was done and away with. So that's part of why we're kind of in a police state already. Mm-hmm. So that's why they able to do what they. But when you don't every time I put some shit out there, don't listen to what I say. Don't take anything I say at face value. I don't want you to be a sheep. Go do your own fucking research. Mm-hmm. Read for yourself. Straight up. I don't want nobody to just listen to me and be like, "Oh yeah, I heard this from Natasha on YouTube." No, go do your own research. Do it now too, before they take away your internet and don't want you to even know anything that's going on around you. Yeah. They already
trying to do that. Shit. Before we know
want you to stay asleep and be sheep.
Cut off internet and shit. So one last thing before I'm done. Mm-hmm. Did you feel any type of way about Obama has been for me just happy to see a black person, even though he's mixed or whatever, but he's still a black man. To see a black man be president, that made me proud. But I'm feeling like this. The fact that he went to go see Dallas cops, he went to the whole funeral services and all that shit for them. I feel some type of way that he hasn't visited the two black men that were killed. I saw he did a Skype type interview with the girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys, I'm just saying the fucking names are.
And he has to stick to the agenda.
I just feel fuck, this is your last couple of months. Say fuck y'all, and I'm gonna do what I want to do because they have never supported you anyway. So you're really not. What are you losing? Unless he knows it's something.
He's still a part of that bloodline. They don't let nobody who's not a part of that bloodline be president. Yeah. He still has that bloodline.
He is a mixed man. But I just feel but he still has a black wife.
I get it. But
I just feel like it just needs to be. Maybe he might wait until the last. Maybe he might do the whole fuck you, you're cool, fuck you before he leaves. So, maybe, but I need to now us black people need to see you show us back the love that we showed you in order to get you in that house. Because there were white people that did it, but us black people did it as well. We went hard.
Do you realize what's happening right now? I'm sorry, listening to what you're saying and everything.
Go ahead.
And I'm just we really have this coming election is just
we're fucked.
Shit.
Man, this is the wrong time for us to be fucked like this. I'd rather have Obama back. The way time is right now with the killings and shit, this is the wrong time to have Donald Trump in the office or Hillary Clinton.
Either one is awful.
Wrong time.
You really are choosing between
the lesser
lesser evils.
Yeah.
It's
we're fucked. We are fucked.
It's no words. It's disgusting. I'm disgusted at where we are.
And I don't know what. But guys, we're gonna get about it here because this video actually will be a lot longer.
It'll be a lot longer because I could, even though I'm rambling, I will talk.
This Jose got me feeling great.
So,
but I'm pissed though because I'm feeling like I've got a fucking fire going on.
The discussion is not ever over.
Yeah.
It's not.
So that's why we need you guys to comment below. Comment below, share, please subscribe. Thanks to our new subscribers.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us.
Captivity TV.
Yes. Then we'll keep these videos coming. All right, guys, we're out here. Bye.